can we get a brief synopsis of what we're about to see?
John Lee's Too Big for This World is a sketch comedy pilot that centers around the political and cultural satirical mind of Chicago performer John Lee.
Not rehearsed at all.
No, not even. Actually, it wasn't.
It's good luck, it's good luck. Just do it. Let's just try it. Apparently. Oh my god. Oh boy. Oh, there's a line.
All that. Go in.
I feel like this line isn't too bad.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be worse. It's gonna be our next trip.
Yes.
There's a Starbucks.
Of course. Special drinks. I find just the plain coffee is too.
I'm not seeing it either. Oh, here it is. Yay! Oh, it's an Irish pub. Of course it is.
Schools opens.
That's why I love it. You guys ready? Sit.
Perfect. Yeah.
These are pretty big servings.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Right.
The cutest baby. I'm having fun. You're having fun. Or in mine.
Yeah, and this is like a heavy duty zipper too. Look at this.
Oh no, okay, you got some swag. A swag bag. What? Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Wait. Wow.
Turn to the left. Turn to the right.
Wow. All right, I'll sit here. Thank you.
Tasting menu and just has the tasting menu and a choice of two entrees.
Basil garnish right here is the vegan option. Stuffed with black necktie puree. Everything else stuffed with baba ganoush, tomato confit at the base.
It's gonna be.
Those are just a
We have a curry over here with pickled onions, a little bit of paprika and dried grapes.
Jeff and I have been studying, or like we had been studying, like.
We should go to the hotel and be like, bye, and then come back here. Hi guys, it's the next day. Feeling a little roasted. It's okay. Need a banana. Should be alright. Watching the Wimbledon finals. Life will be alright. Alright, I'm at B&H, which is the largest non-chain camera store in the US. This is very exciting. I've always driven past it and I've never walked in until today. I'm so excited. I don't even know what I'm gonna get, but we'll see. Wow, so exciting. Thank you. Oh my God. I don't know if I could film in here, but I'll film when I can. Overwhelming in here. This is just one section, one part of UNH. There's people everywhere.
DJI is sort of like
Oh, isn't that the
started it all? Yeah, but now obviously, as you've seen, there's other ones, so I can't really make an informed recommendation. I just know that DJI is like the gold standard.
I just purchased a drone, and Jose, who helped me out, is going to teach me how to fly this drone. So we'll see how I do.
So first, you turn on the drone, right?
Okay.
Turn on the controller.
Okay.
It's on already. So these two buttons, so you put right on the middle right there.
Okay.
And the drone's gonna be on. One time the drone's on, so you leave it on.
Okay. So you pull those in and then let them go.
Exactly.
Okay.
And just with this one right here, so you put it up.
Okay, okay. So that controls the height.
Exactly.
Okay.
So this one right over here, this controls the right, left, back, and forward.
Okay, so that's direction.
Yes.
Okay.
So one time, so you have the drone like this. For example, if you want to record yourself,
Okay.
so you spin just the drone right here.
Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha. Cool.
Look at the camera right
Okay.
there. And with that one right here, so you can move the camera.
Oh, I see. Okay. Cool.
Record video
Record, okay.
and take pictures.
Oh, neat.
And just the landing, this brings it just going down, all the way down, all the way down. It's gonna be up.
Okay, and then you just hold it.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you hold it and it lands, it knows that it's landed,
Yep.
and it just stops.
You know,
Okay.
because for the sensor, he knows.
Okay, okay. Here it is, my new drone. What? I'm so excited. Way to be, dog. Way to be. Alright, here we are.
Yeah. We'll talk for hours about because it also relates to the production schedule.
I noticed every time they use it, and I really like it.
If you were at work and somebody
Yeah. I'm glad we're walking. This is nice. Taking it in, right? Yeah. Zamfino! Balloon saloon sighting! I don't know what they are, but I feel like I should. So there it is. Clever. Alright, we are here for my brother's thing, NYTVF, New York Television Festival. Roll call, yes. Hello.
But that needs to be late night.
So here we are at the screening, snagged front row seats, of course, and I just learned there's also going to be a Q&A, so that's going to be exciting. I'm really looking forward to this. This will be fun, and I'm glad you're here experiencing this with me. Very proud of my brother, very proud. Can you tell? happy hour.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the screening.
Yes. Can you share your thoughts right now? Like, how do you feel about this screening?
I feel really chill. I know I've been talking about Drag Race a lot, and I'm really sorry. There was this one contestant on season 7, his name is Pearl, and he was famously known for just acting like he was on his Xanax all the time.
Okay,
and
okay.
Like, I somehow have just morphed into that.
That's great. That's great.
And I think part of it is like, you know, we went to like a little wine tasting last night.
So you're a little
So I think part of it is just that. But also I think it's a good thing. It's like, it's allowing me to just like chill, sit back, enjoy the company.
That's great. Instead of like,
I know.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
We're gonna have fun.
Fantastic.
I mean, this sounds like a line, but it's for real. I'm more excited to see like the other 3 projects.
Yay! Yes. So proud of you, Siege. Are you guys proud? Was Mom recording this whole thing this whole time? Yes, she was. Oh yeah. Is it? It's already the best time of your life? Okay. All right. We filled up, I think. We're ready. Show starts in 5 minutes. 5 minutes for the show. Can we get a brief synopsis of what we're about to see?
John Loos Too Big for This World is a sketch comedy pilot that centers around the political and cultural satirical mind of Chicago performer John Loos.
Not rehearsed at all.
No, not even. Actually, it wasn't.
I just want to welcome all of you guys here today to screen our 4 amazing projects. We're really excited to have you guys. We're really excited that you're here to support your friends, family, creators, and independent TV. So please enjoy and stick around after. We'll do a quick Q&A with our creative teams. Let's get another round of applause for all of you. For Q&A. Let's start at the end down there with Peter, and if you guys could just go down the line and say who you are, what project you worked on, and what your roles were on the project.
Hi, my name is Peter Kim. I created with my partner here, Eric, Queers, the last one you just saw, and wrote and acted in it. I'm Eric Lewis Baker, and also co-creator, writer, and co-star of Queers.
I was a producer and an actor in Ghost Girl.
Hi, my name is Samantha Evans, and I created and wrote, executive produced, and acted. I'm the Ghost Girl.
Hi, I'm Nikki DiLoretto, and I directed Ghost Girl.
I'm CJ Arellano, and I directed John Loos Too Big for This World.
I wrote, produced, and starred in John Loos Too Big for This World.
My name is Ryan Sands. I was a producer for John Loos Too Big for This World.
My name is Sam Bowers. I was a director and producer of Framed.
And my name is Clare McFadden. I am the creator of Framed, and I was the framer.
Singer. I was the EP and co-director of Framed.
My name is Mike Starcevich, and I was the director of Queers.
So can you guys just take us through the development of each of your shows and sort of what that looked like for you, how long it took you to get to what we saw today?
Just creating a queer sketch comedy show. I found there was a real dearth of good queer sketch comedy in the world. So I knew CJ from Second City, We both worked there. I taught there in the sketch comedy program and was part of a gay sketch comedy group for almost 10 years. So it was in my blood. And we worked on scripts for a few months, brought on Ryan as a producer. And then we shot over a couple of weeks, mostly on the weekends. And I just want to point out one thing I'm really excited about the series is that CJ managed to make each scene look really distinct and really unique. That's just a tribute to his amazing talent.
I'll be super quick. For John Loos Too Big for This World, there were 7 scenes. It was mostly scripted, and the improv that we had actually was sort of protected by the medium, which was we had one that was like a vlog, so you could just like take the best bits and cut, and then the other one was a mockumentary, which was mostly B-roll, so we were able to like, you know, just choose the best visual bits and lay it over the audio. But editing improv is like the most like daunting, thankless job because you guys do so much, and like we have to be like cold hard bitches. And like this is like my favorite. It's like everything rises to the top, and like you guys make our job so hard, and we wouldn't have it any other way.
So we have time for 1, maybe 2 quick audience questions. Does anyone have a question for?
For all of you, is there something that you did in this project that you learned that you now would like to take into your future projects?
Is everyone in the back here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Well, here, I'll let you talk.
Well, I learned from my last project not to shoot outside. So this time I think I learned just the trust of the director and the vision, because as a writer you get really precious with your ideas and you have it in your mind how a certain way it's going to go, but the director kind of has he can see the forest for the trees, or she can see the forest for the trees. So really finding a good person like CJ, a good person like Ryan, and trusting their vision. Yeah.
I really treasured like having the whole community involved. So from where it started as a sketch show, people came to see it, and we really just tried to get our families involved, like where we shot all of our locations, try to get the community involved. And so I would say to have a crew that is strong. I really love working with women, and having a diverse crew is very important to me. So I think for future projects, I definitely want to go even further with that and have diversity in many different ways, and to really just follow. Like if I have an idea, or someone I know has an idea, to trust that and just like really trust the gems, like trust the hearts that we have. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think our biggest takeaway was just don't shoot the day before you move across the country. It's a long day, and then a long week. So yeah, just like planning, I guess.
I would say don't be afraid to just reach out to people cold. I'd never met CJ or John. Previous to this project, I'd seen a sketch that CJ had shot and directed called Box, which was a parody of like Birchbox and things like that. And just to reach out, just to say, hey, I like what you do, and I think that possibly we could work together. And I think that will go miles for you.
I found some success, and I think for future projects that I do, the more people you can have on set that are not necessarily trained, but at least believers in the tenets of improvisation, of taking big chances and saying yes and making discoveries in the moment rather than like working so hard to get it perfect, will make your project more fluid and more flexible, and then you can have a bunch of different options of something in editing that you can use in the end.
Cool.
In addition to the planning thing that Eric talked about, 2 things. One, as a director, working with great talent, don't start shooting until you know you have amazing people in front of the camera, because nothing else matters as much as that. Script, the cinematography, none of it matters. You have to have hilarious people that are good on camera. So don't feel weird during the casting process. If you think you had someone and you have second thoughts or whatever, make sure they're amazing. And And the other is just really the focus on character and making sure that everything that you improvise comes through the character. If you have something that's funny, but it doesn't fit the character, it doesn't work. And what was so fun with these guys is working and establishing the relationship between those two guys and really being able to see it, and everything flowed from that, so.
Thank you.
Get one final round of applause for all of you. Independent television, and I hope you guys enjoyed this screening. It sounds like you did for my but thank you guys so much for coming today. We do have another screening starting in just a few minutes, so if I could ask you to just exit out the way you came, up the stairs and out the door, that'd be great. Thank you.
No, you made a choice.
Yeah, oh, it was easy. Irene. I don't know.
Yeah, we're best friends. We're all friends. Aww. He is, yeah. Fabulous job on that. You are.
This is a psych gag.
I'm glad now we could just chill.
Hey, it's this moment. Yeah! Cheers! We're 200.
200, I'm 239.
Cool.
Yeah, right. I have limit to 10%. I love your idea. Send it to me now. I mean, because I'm trained to turn and burn. Jonathan, like my role, I was like,
Let's ditch the Lion King. Sorry. What the hell is that? Is it an installation or is it a promo?
I don't know.
It's supposed to look like... I love how people are chilling on it. It looks like it's encouraged.
Like a whale centaur.
I mean, it's supposed to look like a boat, but it also looks very, it's like, they're like ribs.
Yeah.
We're like, thinks about what is going to go wrong. That in action.
Okay, okay. What is the worst thing? Everybody's getting their photos. Everybody's getting their photos. We're in a real Broadway theater. This is Broadway. I mean, these seats are alright, right?
They fine.
Fine.
Third row from the front.
Third from the front.
No great.
We can live with it.
Could be any of these.
Are they close or are they all?
Yeah, they're all close. Yeah.
How about the perfect?
Because it's called The Perfect Pint. Okay. Hello.
Initial thoughts.
We just finished The Lion King. I wasn't expecting it to be so emotional.
Yeah.
I knew that it was going to be a showstopper, but I wasn't expecting to be moved.
I was on the verge of tears, basically the whole time.
The whole time. The whole time. And I loved how they played with scale and costume, and they brought impressionistic experimental theater to the mainstream, right?
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Do you know what I mean? Like modern contemporary dance, right? Like impressionistic, like we're dancing how they feel, and we're gonna show you how they feel, right? And they did really interesting things with like intercutting an action suspense fight scene by the end, right? With like those cool like drapes and drop cloths, like cutting between all the different fights. I was like, I'm loving.
Simulate a fight.
It was like a confluence of everything that anyone could ask for from theater.
There you have it, guys. That's The Lion King.
Dead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna think about this for the rest of the night.
Yeah. We're gonna live with this over The Perfect Pint.
Thank you.
Rafiki was my favorite.
From you, blah blah blah.
Right.
And then they start this relationship, but it's based on a lie.
Oh no.
And then he actively lies because he fabricates you how to watch it.
Oh yes. Yeah. You're right. I think that's it right there.
Oh, you're not wrong.